Hello, hello. Can you guys see me out there? Hi, guys. It's been a long time since I've streamed on YouTube, so just wanted to reach out and say hello. It's going to be a fun, packed live stream today. We actually have a great assignment to work on. This live stream review is about the homework assignment that we assigned to you for week 1. In week 1 of this homework assignment, now let me just do a recap on what this really means. For all of you out there, for all of us out there, this time for COVID is pretty debilitating. It's a time where we don't have a lot of freedom. And so I won't get on my civil libertarian rant here, but it's a time where it's tough. It's tough to say hello. I'm sorry, I'm starting to read that stuff. I gotta ignore the comments, otherwise I won't get through this. So it's a time where it's tough. It's tough for all of us, and what we want to do is make sure that we spend as much time during this lockdown with the ones that we love, and do that in a way that we can, capture their memories and use the skills that we have as photographers to really be really proactive and remember that and remember these moments. So if you missed it, we did a video. We did a video where I shot my sons, and the idea of the video was very simple. It was, hey, let's get out there and do something that helps commemorate this event. So if you go to jasonlanier.com/blog, here, let me write it down for you guys. It's jasonlanier.com/blog/HW1. That's homework 1. If you guys check that out, it is our page.
Yeah, we created that, and so you'll be able to follow along. You can click on the thumbnails of the images, and then it'll come up with people's, the photographer who did it and their photo descriptions. So we'll be able to talk about that and review together.
Yeah, and Emily set that up and did a great job at it. So if I look to the side, I'm looking at the iPad, I'm looking at the website, because what we promised to do for you guys, thanks you guys, what we promised to do for you guys was to review the shots that you sent in. So if you're new to this, if you're watching this and you haven't kept track of what we're doing, it's very simple. We are what's up, Jackie? I gotta try to not ignore, but I gotta try to get through this, otherwise, because I love reading the comments and interacting with you guys. So
I like the dog has ate my homework. That's funny.
At any rate, what we're going to do is we're going to review the images, and we're going to be doing this weekly. As long as we're all stuck in this crazy, insane pandemic, and the government's shutting us down, what we're going to do is do these homework assignments. So as a preview, yesterday, Emily and I did a homework assignment where we shot her in a kitchen, and we shot her making punch and out of old Diet Coke, or old Coke. And so what this boils down to is you taking what we do and doing your own interpretation of it.
Yeah. So let's start with first week's.
So we're going to review the images that you guys submitted. If you guys want to submit your images for week 2, the way that the schedule works is simple. We release a video every Tuesday with the homework assignment. Then you have until Friday to submit your homework assignment to us. And then on Sundays like this, we do a live stream review of your shots. That's how this works. It's pretty cool. All right, so first we're going to start off, again, guys, go to jasonlanier.com/blog/HW1.
Can we hold the iPad in the thing? Does it show it at all, or do you want them to have them just refer to the website for the people who don't want it? Can you still see that, like if I hold it?
Yeah, they can see.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. It'd be big enough. All right, cool. So here's our first picture that was submitted. It's on the list.
This is by Raymond Bobak.
Yeah, Raymond Bobak. And so here's photo description.
Bombach.
Thank you. All right, so his photo description, that's his 5-year-old son, Raymond. He enjoys playing with Legos and Hot Wheels. The father, Raymond, did not plan on taking this photo, but he could hear him laughing and giggling, and so he loved it. In the moment, he took a picture of him playing, and we had to talk about what was going on at home. So this is a great time to connect with your kids, I'm sure, as you all know, be able to play with them, but also educate them on why they're home, why they're not seeing their friends. And it sounded like Raymond did a great job of sharing that with his kid. Yeah, and so he enjoyed being able to bond with him, and he realized with all of this COVID, all of the time, we're all workaholics. So when we take a moment to spend some time with our kids, he really got to see how much time he was missing with them by always going to work. And so it looks like Raymond got out of this. He's going to be reevaluating his work hours once life returns back to normal. So money comes and goes, but family, you know, they're always there.
Yeah, one of the most important things that we can do as photographers, or just is to take the talent that we have and to apply it to the ones that we love the most, which are our family members. So this is a great job by Raymond. I love the moment in this shot. So much about photography. We focus on a lot of the technical aspects of photography, but we also need to really focus on the moments. When you pair, I should say, moments with great photography technique, that's when photography is incredible. And so what we want, I love the colors in this. I love the moment in this. So great job, Raymond. Great job, brother.
Looks like a lot of fun. Thanks. All right, here we have our next image by Robert Thompson.
Robert Thompson, great shot, dude.
And I believe that this is his daughter, Lori.
It's really cute.
Yeah, with her pet, with her dog, Kobe. Lori used to spend time with Kobe, but she's doing a lot better at handling the routine care, walking, brushing, bathing. Yeah, that takes a lot of ownership, a lot of responsibility. So I'm glad she was able to, you know, during all this downtime, really start taking care of her little dog.
The thing that I love about this image is this image is very clean. So great job, Robert. It's a very clean image. And when I say clean, there's no distraction. If you look at the shot, it's very clean. Guys, images shouldn't have distractions in them. When you have distractions, what ends up happening is your eyes are taken away from what your ultimate goal is. So the goal here is to capture an image between the daughter and the dog. And I love it. What I really love about this shot is the dog's freaking cheesing. It's hilarious. The dog is smiling in the shot. And if you do a lot of pet photography, that's not always easy to do. So really cool shot. Great job, Robert. I just love the interaction between the dog and your daughter. And I think that that's fantastic. So great job.
Great. All right. Next image is by Miss Carissa Carter. And this is a photo of her mom and her grandma wearing jasmine flower crowns to celebrate spring.
So it's just, was this one taken with the phone?
Oh, let's see. Gear used. Yeah. Gear used. iPhone 6
and Adobe. Yeah. I love this shot. And this just goes to show you guys, it doesn't always have to be a big Sony, Canon, Nikon, whatever. It can just be a cell phone. And so a great moment between, is this a grandma and daughter? Or?
Yes. No, excuse me. Mom and grandma. Yeah.
Mom and grandma.
Grandma, daughter. Exactly.
And just a really beautiful moment. And something that I've always believed in is even as a photographer, as somebody who's out there in the world of photography and doing my thing, that phone of mine takes a lot of pictures because it's about memories and moments and some of the funny things in life. I'd say that the vast majority of the personal things that I photograph in my life are done with my phone, even with what we do. So it's really cool stuff. I just love the moment.
I do too. It's really sweet. I'm seeing again, people are asking where they can see the pics. You can go to jasonlanier.com/blog/HW1. That's homework 1. And that is further up in the comments. Are we able to pin that on YouTube? Does that work like that?
Let me take a little looky poo.
In the meantime, I can.
Nope,
just remove it. Okay, it's at the top. jasonlanier.com/blog/homework1 is where you'll be able to follow along with us.
Yeah. And guys, if you didn't submit your images this time, submit them. We're going to release a new video on Tuesday that has a brand new homework assignment. Go do this homework assignment and submit for next time, because we're going to be doing this every week while we're all stuck on this damn mother freaking lockdown, which is ridiculous. But stay safe.
This is an image of Todd Kozer and his family. They're at the Willamette River in Milwaukee, Oregon. And it looks like Todd used a Canon 1D Mark III. And I am reading upside down, 2 Godox 8200s to light this. Great
moment captured with your family. I love the fact that you shot out at night with the ability to illuminate your subject, which is what you have. And so somebody just wrote, Dave DeGroat, what's up, brother? The best camera, the one you have with you? Well, yes, or the one you take with you. But yeah, understand the point. Having that camera with you is pretty awesome. We're locked down. I'm essential. That's right, Michael Brown. I'm mother freaking essential. We're doing a documentary on COVID right now.
Our friend from Orlando.
Oh, Leo Raul Torres submitted an image of, is this his daughter?
It just says learning how to walk on air. Oh yeah, my daughter and I were into it, and she posted one on her IG. Oh, I bet that made him feel good.
Yeah, it's really cool, guys. It's really cool. Love this shot. Love when you take a different look at what you're doing with photography. And this is a really cool shot. I love the fact that you get the perspective that she truly is walking above you, and that she's looking down. I like that she's interacting with the camera. So.
So how would that need to be done, you think? Like they were up on stairs and he was like a level below her?
Level below her, or she knows how to walk on air. So really, really neat shot.
Yeah, it was done with the Sigma A7, or excuse me, Sony A7 III with Sigma Art 24-70 lens.
Great stuff, great stuff.
Oh, Christian Gonzalez. This is his son.
What's up, Christian?
Hi, Christian.
Christian's my man from New York. He is absolutely a friend of ours and submitted a beautiful image. And I'm loving the shots that we're seeing between the kids, especially a lot of them are kids, and their pets, which I think are fantastic. What I love most about this image is you can absolutely see the connection between the animal and the child.
Yeah, when we were going through the shot, before we had realized that Christian sent it, because we know Christian, we met him in New York. Thanks for sending it. Thanks for participating. But before we even saw who the photographer was, took a look, and Jason was like, oh, look at the way the dog's looking at him. So that interaction is just really, really sweet.
It's beautiful. Great job, Christian.
Yeah, thanks.
Great job. And in the meantime, do I think Carol Baskin fed her husband to the tigers? Yes, I do. Free Joe Exotic.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody asked that.
That was natural light window. Cool.
Yeah, it's great stuff, Christian. Great moment.
Oh, I like this one.
This one is by
Adam Relayson.
Relayson. Yeah, Adam's a buddy.
Adam's our friend from New Orleans.
And he came to a workshop in Georgia, and we've had some times with Adam.
Adam, I love this moment. I love how her hair's blowing in the wind. She's playing with her doll. It's really, really, really sweet. And the blanket is so sweet too.
You guys should do like a counter every time I do this, because I find myself doing that and I need to stop. Anyway, beautiful shot, Adam. Love the moment. I love her hair blowing in the wind. It's really, really pretty. And I really like the tones in this shot, Adam. Great shot. And I just love, you can tell she loves her doll. And if there's something about photography that you need to try to communicate through your images, it's the emotion that somebody has, the emotional connection that somebody has with the item that they're utilizing or the person that they're with. And I think that's really, really cool. So what I want you guys to do is try to capture that in your photography. And somebody just wrote, I saw my triplets on IG. Yeah. What I do, guys, is I do the homework assignment, I show it to you, and then I say, you guys go do it now. And so what ends up happening is I shot my three sons utilizing things that were important to them during COVID. And one of them was a dog, the other one phones and headphones and games and stuff like that. So just stuff to think about. Great job, Adam.
Yeah, great job. Mr. Dave says he likes that I know how to pronounce Willamette. I love Oregon.
Yeah, I would have said Willamette.
I said it before I moved there. They corrected me quickly. All right, this is from, where is the, hey, you lost all the words. Click it again.
Oh.
How did you get the words?
Technical difficulties.
We lost the words.
I pushed on this.
Oh, good job.
All right.
Cool. Mr. Steve Kensler.
What's up, Steve?
Great shot, Steve.
Great shot, Steve-O.
Your lines are rocking. Your horizon's great. She's listening to her music. It's a great shot.
It's a beautiful shot. And that's of it. You said it's his niece?
I believe so.
I'm trying to read backwards, too.
Yeah, this picture of my niece.
I love the leading lines in this image. If you guys look, your leading lines need to go, you need to take, and that's why photographers love to shoot with the images, with leading lines. But what leading lines are? You take a distance. So you take something that's wide to you, but then narrows as you look down. And those are leading lines. So if you look at this image, you can see, you can actually see the lines leading into your subject, and that's why they're called leading lines. It's meant to lead your eye towards your subject. So a great job on the leading lines on this, Steve. Steve's on Patreon with us all the time, so I love seeing his work. I also love
rocking.
It is rocking. I love where he cut. Something we teach at the workshops are where to cut on your subject. He cut appropriately. You don't want to cut beneath joints and stuff like that. So he did a really, really great job. But and the lighting, the tone, the color, great job, Mr. Steve. Great job.
Awesome.
I did it again.
Oh, I like this one too.
These are two little cutie pies.
By Miss Sharon Gummeron?
Yeah, Sharon Gummeron. Depending on what region of the world you're from.
And these are her grandsons that she's been sheltered with. They're very sweet. She shot this with Sony A7. Not sure which one, but
probably maybe just the original A7.
Okay.
It's a great shot.
Yeah, and it's so sweet how they're playing with their suckers. She said that they were comparing sizes and would take little licks.
That's
of each
adorable.
Other's. It's sweet. Yeah,
that's
like,
adorable.
Try mine. It's a fun moment.
That's a fantastic shot, Miss Sharon. I love the tones in the shot, and again the cleanliness of the shot with the lack of distractions is really, really impressive. And there's a nice vignette that falls off of the images to make it look really nice. So great job. We got another pooch.
This is a cell phone shot by Zach Call. We love that you guys are using your cell phones too. It is his mom and Milo the dog. They went outside, and I think I read. Is this the first? Yeah, it's the first time he got to take a picture of his mom with a cell phone. That's cool. We have a young photographer.
That's amazing. We love young photographers. Love inspiring people to do more with your work. And if I was young and broke, which I'm not, I'm just old and broke. But if I was young and had no money, but I could get my hands on an older phone or something like that, I would absolutely be all about taking pictures with any and everything I could. So don't think that you have to shoot with the latest and greatest. Guys, right now I've been rocking the Canon EOS RP. And people are like, oh, are you switching from Sony to Canon? I don't know. But I love my Sonys. She gets mad every time I say that. But I love my Sonys. But the reason I'm shooting that Canon EOS RP is simple. It's $1,000 full frame. And I got tired of watching people online say, oh, this is for beginners only. And I'm like, what? You can use this for professional purposes. Photographers become such snobs and say that everything has to be with the latest and greatest, and it doesn't. You guys can go out and create memories and beautiful moments. So I love this moment between is this his mom?
Yeah.
I love this moment between Zach. I love this moment between your mom and the little poochie poo there. And you know what else I love? I love the fact that you matched tones with the dog and the wood. Mm-hmm. That's really, really cool. You actually thought about the background on the shot, which is super important. So very proud of you. Great job. And I'm sure your mom loves it.
Yeah, keep up the good work.
Canon rather than Nikon? Yeah, Nikon, guys. I love my Nikon days, but Nikon is, the lenses for the mirrorless are no good. And I'm not shooting anything but mirrorless. Let's be real.
This is cute. All right, this image is by Emily Peck. It's of her mom and her cat, and it's so cute. It says, that's my mom's 4th child after my brother and I.
Great shot. Love the moment. And I love how the cat's head is tilted.
Yeah.
It's really, really, really cute.
That's so fun when animals are interactive like that.
It really is. So it's really, really cute.
Just like shake the treats and we'll go,
I know. Oh, Susan just said Zach will be so excited.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. You're his teachers. This world is way too small.
Yeah, that's nuts. That's nuts.
Thank you, Susan.
So just keep that in mind. So again, this image isn't as much about technique as it is about the moment. Don't let technique ruin moments. That's one thing I would really, really say to you. Don't let technique ruin moments. Moments first, technique second. Yeah. You get the technique down, and then the moments, bada bing, bada boom, great shots.
Yeah, and sometimes we don't always have our camera ready to go, and it's okay to use a cell phone. And I remember we were in Europe, and I didn't want to take a lot of cell phone shots because I was, I'm too cool to use a cell phone. I only want to use a camera. And he's like, stop being a photo snob. So like you're missing out on these really awesome experiences. We're just driving through, so.
Yeah, we're in Scotland.
Yeah, using your cell phone is good too. It's important. Get these memories.
It is, and it's important. It really is. Don't let moments pass you by. This is kind of apocalyptic. This is cool.
This is by Raoul Bull. Beautiful sunset through the window.
And the bird. I love the bird. You see the bird in the shot?
I do.
Yeah, it's really pretty. Great stuff, Raul.
That's his loved one. Just COVID loved one. No, it's really cool.
I think it's really.
Sometimes we're isolating by ourselves, you know. That's okay.
You know what's funny is I'm looking at it here. It's really cool to see the fence. There's a lot of symbolism in that fence. You guys, well, sure, I can see it. You can see it. That symbolism, that fence, it gives it the look that you are locked down. That's a really cool thing to actually capture in your shot. You want to send messaging and symbolism with what you're doing with your imagery, and this is really pretty.
Yeah,
really pretty. Stuff. And I'd be interested to see Sony A7 III. It's grungy, it's gritty, it's lockdown. It's fantastic. Great job, my man.
Yeah, awesome. Oh, we have another dog. This is by Jane Morgia. Morgia, thank you.
Yeah. A beautiful shot of a little I love the green dog bone on the bottom of the foot. Again, guys, if you want to follow along on the shots, it's jasonlanier.com/blog/HW1. And people have been asking, because some people are just joining this at different times, are we going to be doing more homework assignments every week? The next homework assignment comes out next Tuesday.
So what's really cool about this, Miss Jane shared that some challenges that she had. A lot of people talked about what went well, but it was cool. She talked about some challenges. So she said that she had to go inside because it was too cold outside. She lives in northern New York, and I understand that it can be cold there. I'm from Rochester. So something that went well, it was really fun. But a challenge was trying to get the dog to sit long enough. You know, his body's always in motion. So she was bribing him with treats.
Treats are great.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking would be a solution. Do you have a solution to how to keep pets there?
No, treats work on me. I mean, treats work for everybody. Treats work
on me. Oh my gosh.
Treats work for kids. They work for everybody. So, no, it's a really great shot. I love that you got the dog looking right at the camera. I think that's super cool. I mean, he is stone cold mad dog, and no pun intended. The camera, it's fantastic. I love it. So this just goes to show you guys, get out there and be creative. Be creative. It really pays off when you do.
Yeah, good job, Jane. And she says this photo is going to go on her desk when she goes back to work.
That's awesome.
I think that's really sweet.
That's awesome. Guys, start capturing images during this time. You don't want to forget. You may want to forget it now, but you're going to want to remember it once it's over. If there's one thing I've learned, I've traveled to so many continents and countries and had so many moments in my life that are insane. The thing I told her that is so cool about the life and what we do is that it's all, 90% of it, 80% of it is captured on camera. So just remembering that is really cool. So remember that.
Maverick. He's like looking right into my soul. It's like, funny. All right. This is by Kai Spee, and this is his daughter. And he took it because she's his daughter.
So I love it. Again, I'm going to repeat. I love the tones in this image. I love the fact that you have separation between your subject and your background. One thing I would say is don't use that camera. Here's the thing. Here's the path that we follow as photographers. The first thing we do when we get a camera is all we shoot is our family. Then they get tired of it and they tell us to leave them alone. And then we don't shoot them forever. We have to remember to go back and shoot them again because it's important. It really is. And so make sure to do that with your family, my friends. Even if sometimes they don't want to. Again, treats work.
So Kai sent another image. We only say to do one, but it's his son, and we didn't want to split him up. So
I love this shot because he's pulling off the Captain Morgan right there on a mountaintop.
Yeah, it said he was like teaching lessons, ski and snowboard in Austria. So that's why he was there.
Yeah, that's amazing. Mm-hmm. That's amazing. That looks like he's socially distanced right there.
Yeah, you got that right.
It's fantastic. I think it's great.
Thank you. Oh, this one's fun.
This is from San
Cortooms.
Love the cuteness. This is like Pippi Longstocking for the old people in the group.
I know what Pippi Longstocking is.
Hey, what's up, Tennessee Rick? We were having a debate, and yes, his name is real.
His name is real. I said it in the message.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Tennessee Rick. What's up, Ricky?
We'll get to him. All right. So, yeah, this is her daughter. And she's tired of playing outside. That's funny. Too much downtime that they're tired of playing outside.
That's good. They're getting pooped out. The best thing you do as a parent to get your kid pooped out, and then they just collapse on the floor and they take a nap, which as a parent, that can be a godsend. So this is a beautiful shot. I love how she's bending into the shot. I think that that's adorable.
Yeah, her shoulders raised. She's leaned right into it, smiling. It was used with a shot with the Fuji X-T3 16-55 2.8.
Amazing. Amazing. Great shot. And guys, I was on Facebook earlier today, and you know how it does the memories? It brought up a memory from 4 years ago of me with my boys at Disneyland riding on Thunder Mountain. I'm telling you, everyone says it. My boys are 16, almost 17 now. Can you believe that? And if there's one thing that is so true about life, that's the best, the most true thing that I've ever heard, and now I've experienced is, man, your kids, from babies to grown-ups, it goes by so fast. Try to capture everything that you can. Try to capture everything that you can.
All right, this image is by Miss Lily Lockard. It's of her. She used her iPhone 8 and set up a self-timer. I think she said that was a challenge, was using the self-timer, but...
This is a selfie?
Yeah.
That's a good job.
Yeah, exactly. She had to make sure it was in the time limit. Everything else went well. iPhone
and
8
that's
Plus.
Impressive for her to set it on the timer, run over to the bike, get on the bike, and do the thumbs up.
Yeah.
That's great, Lily.
It's cute.
It's very cute.
She said her bike kept her very busy during quarantine. Lily, I wish I had a bike during quarantine.
Boy,
That's what
howdy.
I needed. If anything, I needed a bicycle. They closed off all the running trails, but let everyone bike. So
Great
I'm
job.
happy for you.
I love the moment, and I love that you capture something that you love during this insane time.
All right, Michael Brown. These are empty streets of downtown Clarksburg, West Virginia.
What's
there
up,
was
Michael?
no traffic. There was no traffic. It's so crazy to see all these empty streets.
Now, I personally know Michael Brown. He's gotten me into the Waldo Hotel, I don't know how many times. I can personally tell you that there's usually no traffic in Clarksburg anyways. Because it's West Virginia. But no, it's a beautiful shot, Michael. Michael and I have fallen through a wall together, if I remember correctly. I know I fell through it. But it is really cool. Love the colors in this shot. I love the fact that you're looking up. Anytime you can take shots and change your perspective, it really alters how the viewer is going to look at that shot. So I think this is a great shot, Mr. Michael. We need to come back to the Waldo. Absolutely. I feel like getting my fair dose of asbestos.
Yeah,
So,
me too.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, now's the best time to go urbexing.
Yeah, I don't know if we're supposed to promote that.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Anyways, next. Good job, Michael Brown.
Great job, Michael Brown. Downtown Michael Brown.
Oh, this one's cute too. I love my favorite
Hang
part.
on real quick.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying glad to see you're back, Jason.
Where'd you go?
Do you guys realize we've been releasing videos like one or two a week for a long time? Really, a long time. So just click notifications and unclick it, click it back, whatever it is. We've been releasing videos for a long time. We've been back forever. I don't know if I ever left, but thank you for being here. There's no asbestos. I don't know. I think it took out. Never mind. All right. So.
Alrighty. So, I'm seeing another image of a kid, and it's making me smile. It's really sweet. I'll show it with you guys, and I'm sure you're following right along too. But first, I just wanted to say, I was saying when Jason and I were coming up with this idea, I really wanted people to send in cute, sweet pictures of their kids and of their family, and I think that you guys are just nailing it. You're doing so well with this assignment. It's really, really fun. So this pic is by Anna Bellows. It's her brother. He doesn't pose often or let me take his pic, but finally when he did, he had this lollipop into his mouth. And,
this photo is nuts.
Yeah, I was able to take a really unique picture of him. And
Yeah.
I love how they made the lollipop red. They left a color in that.
Yeah, there's some selective coloring here.
Yeah, it's
But
cute.
I love the look on his face. And sometimes it's hard to get people to be goofy and silly. Sometimes you can't stop people, but the vast majority of the time, people, if they know their image is being made, if you're out in the South, then you can't get them to actually interact with things. So this is a fantastic shot, and I love the moment. I love that they were able to get this moment captured on camera. I think it's fantastic. Great shot. He looks like he's
fun.
loving that sucker, baby.
Yeah.
He's loving that sucker.
We got 2 sucker pictures. That's fun. Great job, Anna.
We miss the long videos. We're putting out everything that we can. Is the workshop in California happening? Boy, howdy. You better believe it, mother freakers.
All right.
Social distancing 101.
This photo is by Max Saracini. It's of Phoebe, and I believe
gorgeous.
her little fur ball.
I love this shot.
She has so much love to give, and she's constantly hilarious and fun. Yeah, look how sweet. I think I was taken with Sony A7 III.
Beautiful, beautiful shot. If you can't see it as much in the iPad, but if you go check it out on the website, you'll see it. It is a really beautiful shot. There's actually a little bit of separation because of the aperture between the subject, which is the dog, and I guess that's his wife. But this is a beautiful shot because you can see the love that she has for the dog just by the way she's looking at the pooch. So for her to look at the pooch and then the pooch to look at the camera, it's a really cool moment. It's really beautiful. So and the tones in the shot, the back fence matches the tones on this little dude's beard, which is adorable, and the tones on her face. It's a beautiful shot. Great job.
Yeah. And again, you guys can follow along at jasonlanier.com/blog/HW1.
HW1, baby.
Homework 1.
Not to be confused with H1N1.
Dumb.
That's me.
Oh. This is by Miss Carol McPherson. This photo is of her son Ryan and her playing the piano. Her son's a classically trained pianist, and she's just learning. Oh, so they're doing it together.
That's amazing.
Yeah, this was used with an iPhone with a timer.
Yeah,
Oh, she's teaching, or he's teaching her. That's adorable.
Yeah, as somebody who was taught, I'm a pianist, and I was taught by my mom. So this is really, really cool to be able to see. A moment like this. Guys, I wish I had a picture of me learning piano from my mom. And that's the point I'm making. You know, my dad passed away over a decade ago. I would give anything to have more pictures with him. Take pictures with your family. Take pictures. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, really great.
And I love watching people get out there and be creative and do stuff with timers. Oh, I don't have anyone to hold the camera. Jimmy it up next to a bookcase. Put it on a little tripod, whatever. It doesn't have to be difficult, my friends.
This photo is taken by Daniel Grover. It's a picture of his mom on her way to work to the front lines of the coronavirus pandemic. Something he experienced during the shoot was that the radio was on in the car and it was hard to get a clear shot because his mom kept dancing. Oh
my gosh, that's awesome.
That is fun.
I would have caught her dancing.
Weather was nice, but a challenge, was the lighting, as it was hard to find an angle that had good, even lighting. Hey, and it was shot with an iPhone. And I think that's pretty great to notice, the good, even lighting. Yeah, because you don't want that bug light. No,
great stuff. For all of the healthcare workers out there that are busting their butts to keep us safe, a big thank you to them.
Thank you.
And thanks for capturing these moments and the people who are risking their lives to keep all of us safe. I think is phenomenal, and that we can't thank them enough. Great shot. Great shot. How's my hip doing? Dude, I'm already dancing the boogie. So we're doing fantastic.
All right, this image is by Brendan Reagan, and he says he gets the best photos when his mom isn't trying to pose. This one was titled Coffee. She was sipping coffee, and he used the natural light in the window.
Yeah, I love capturing candids.
Shot it with the Canon T6.
Yeah, I'm always sneaking around getting candids of my loved ones and stuff. When my boys are doing something, my family's doing something, it's amazing to capture those moments. So that's what you need to do is, sometimes be that little family paparazzi and get out there and take pictures of the people that you love, doing what they love, doing what brings them solace and peace and happiness. And I think that's amazing. We forget those things. We all do the traditional portrait, but we don't capture as much of those innate organic moments. And I think that's a fantastic thing to add to what you do. Hey Kai, we just did your images. Yeah.
He's the lucky one that got 2.
I know. This is ridiculous. in a good way.
By Jackie Marino.
What's up, Jackie?
This is an image of my neighbors blowing bubbles. Love these two. They were fighting or competing on who could blow the best bubble.
This
great.
shot's awesome. I love it.
Challenge was shooting in the natural light, but he shot in the shade of the house. It was okay. A7R3 85 Zeiss.
Yeah, love this shot. Love the bubbles in the shot. Again, go to jasonlanier.com/blog/HW1 to see all of the shots without having to look at glare or anything else. Because the glare that I'm seeing on this, it doesn't really do justice to this image. The bubbles are there. I love the looks on the kids' faces. And anytime you can capture images, guys, that the best thing you can do as photographers is have the person almost forget that you're photographing them, and you're just there as somebody who's part of the event versus somebody who's interrupting the event. So really, I love the expression on little boy's face. I know it's ridiculous. It's really cute. Yeah. He's like, what? What's going on? It's great stuff, Jackie.
And Jackie, it stinks. She says she misses her family in this pandemic, so she's borrowing the neighbors.
I think that's great. Yeah. I think that's great. And she's from West Virginia too, so neighbors may be 40 miles away. Why manual flash only? Because TTL sucks. TTL stands for totally terrible light. Next.
All right, photo by Susan Rambin. This photo is of my son Kyle. He's not a huge fan of having his picture taken. At first he tried to block the camera, but then he let me catch him in the moment. Shot taken with iPhone X Max.
I love this. This is a great shot. And yes, you will have people in your life who do not want their image taken, and you have to do your darndest to really get out there and capture them, because there are people who don't like their shots being taken. And so this is a great image of him digging into his phone, having a good time, and capturing that moment. I love it. It doesn't have to be a portrait studio in front of Niagara Falls. It can be in their car with their seatbelt on. Maybe that's the way you do it with kids. When they won't have their picture taken, you restrain them. I think it's fantastic. So
I like the smile on his face.
I love the smile on his face.
Such a smirk.
Yeah, he knows
he doesn't like his picture taken, and he's like kind of letting it happen.
Yeah, it's
he's
great.
like, I'll give you this much.
Yeah.
It was sweet. Yeah, it's fine. Good shot. All right, by Ashley Putnam, and this is in the photo. My mother is holding one of my cats. This shoot went very well, considering that my pets aren't always the most cooperative.
That cat looks like it's from a horror movie, and I mean that in a really cool way. When you guys check out the shot, the eyes on this cat are like, it's going to come at you and just absolutely take on COVID by itself. This is an absolutely gorgeous shot of a moment between a pet owner and their feline. It's a beautiful shot. I love the eyes. I can't get over the eyes in the shot for the cat. It's really, really pretty. And again, a great moment of connecting the pet with the owner. I think it's beautiful.
Good job.
Is it possible to shoot a whole portrait session with an 85? Of course it is. 85 is the portrait lens, my brother.
All right, Tennessee Rick is up.
Uh-oh. Tennessee Rick.
Elliott.
Tennessee Rick. Doesn't that sound like somebody who would be drinking bourbon or whiskey or Makers or something?
And I think that's what he came across as. So this is a self-portrait.
This is a self-portrait?
Yeah, it's a self-portrait.
This is cool, man.
It's a composite,
this is cool,
too.
Tennessee Rick.
It's really cool. The description's neat. I'm going to take a moment to read it. So
check out this shot, Chachis.
Tennessee Rick titled it "Trying to Be Old Man Solitaire." It's a self-portrait taken in my dining room. I was hoping to use a flame rather than a light, but I could never get the flame in a separate layer to look just right. This is 3 images composited together. Use a small light in the back of the camera. Small light in the back. Camera left to give an edge light to the side of my face. Took another shot without the light to make it an easy mask out.
That's great.
Use the A7 III on a tripod, Edison light, and Light Your Pro with barn doors for the rim. And it was really cute. It said I tried creating a ball of flame outside on the patio, not in my house, using non-dairy creamer and a candle. I got the fireball, but I could never make it believable when I put it in the image, so I went with the Edison light instead.
Yeah,
I love that you were being creative. Yeah, it's so cool.
Guys, you're stuck in COVID. I mean, you're stuck under this horrible government stripping of our rights lockdown, but you can still create great work.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
And I'm not sure if I don't know if Tennessee Rick, I don't know if you just learned how to composite, but it said he spent some time looking at Photoshop and nothing's like doing the real thing. So maybe he spent his time learning how to edit. And that's a really great way to spend your time.
It really is. So guys, make sure to take the time to utilize this time as a photographer to improve your skills.
Yeah, it's rocking.
Guys, everybody is finished. They've watched everything possible on Hulu, Netflix, and everything else. Educate yourselves. Do more out there than just, sponging away on Money Heist. So it really
I am lost.
So definitely.
Dude, this image is sick. I like this image a lot.
Great job.
Stuff, man.
Great job,
stuff.
Whiskey Pete. It's fantastic. It's really fantastic.
All right. Image by Craig Melanie? Milne? Thank you. Subject is my daughter. The wife came up with the idea and said, let's do it. So she looks like she's blowing out some glitter using the Nikon Z6 and Sigma 85 art lens.
Yeah, really, really pretty shot. Love the action in the image of her actually, blowing the what is that?
Glitter or something?
Yeah, glitter. Blowing the glitter and capturing motion in the image, which I think is fantastic. Love the tone in the shot. You've matched the tone of her hair with the tone of the glitter. There's even glitter all over her collarbone, which is very nice. It's a really great way to capture your loved one doing something actually artistic.
Yeah.
So we're seeing a wide range of people doing stuff that's really, really cool. So I hope all of you out there are watching this, and I hope that you are going to join us for homework week assignment number 2, because we're trying to do stuff that's relatable to everyone out there.
I believe this is last but not least.
It's our last but not least.
Last but not least, we have Frosty Osty.
This is Frosty Osty.
We had a real wedding workshop in Alaska.
You're such a bastard.
Jason married Austin and Kylie, and it looks
That's
like
actually
Kylie
true.
is the photographer in this. Kylie took the shot. Lovely Kylie.
Kylie may be better than you, Austin.
Yeah, you better watch out. No, but I think that's really great. So Kylie, she's a physical therapist, and it said that she's on furlough, and so to keep busy, they're working together, they're practicing, and Kylie's helping get some rockin' shots.
This is a beautiful.
Awesome.
It's a great shot.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
For those who are wondering, we aren't kidding. This is Austin Praden. He has been to a number of workshops, and he called me up and said, "Hey, Jace, will you photograph my wedding?" And I said, "Of course, mother freaker. Of course, I'll photograph your wedding." And then he said, "Will you marry us?" And I said, "Sure." And so I joined the Universal Life Church online, and which is legal. And then you can marry people. And so I not only provided all the wedding photography for Mr. Austin and his beautiful wife, Kylie, I provided the wedding officiant services, and I married them. So it was really a phenomenal experience where we went and shot on glaciers and everything else out in Alaska. But this is a really beautiful shot. It really is. I love the tones in the shot.
Look at the colors.
I love the lighting.
Really
I love the lighting in this shot. And the horizon is down, which gives him proper perspective. It is really, really a beautiful shot. So, and he's sporting. He's showing how big and bad he is, sporting that 400 millimeter.
He is big and bad, but I think Kylie's even badder. I mean, she got a nice shot.
Yeah. You owe your wife some kisses for this shot, Mr. Austin.
Oh, well, that's really great.
So
I think that's it.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Our photography teacher told us about this assignment.
Wow.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's how people must be on there. How Susan must be talking about Carol and Zach.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Cool.
Guys,
we have more coming.
We do have more coming. Again, here's the schedule. It goes new video with a homework assignment released every Tuesday. Then it is, you have to submit your images by Friday. So I'm well aware that people have submitted their images. We've gotten a lot more just today. We have to cut it off because there's a lot of stuff. So you have to submit your images on time. So
yeah, because it takes a moment to upload them and put them on the website and make the page so we can have something for you to follow along with too.
It really is. So what you have to do is watch the homework assignment on Tuesday. And I do want to say this as well. Some people have submitted images that don't have anything to do with the homework assignment. So just to be fair, we want these to be related to the homework that we give you. So please, there's a lot of latitude with what we're doing, but try to submit images that are in line with what we're asking you to do out there. So
yeah, family friendly, guys. Family friendly. We don't need boudoir. We're not trying to critique everything. We really want it to be relatable just to the assignment. So
totally agree.
Thanks for following that.
Totally agree. So homework assignment video released every Tuesday. You send in your images by Friday. Send them to where, Miss M?
You can go to jasonlanier.com/homework.
That's where you submit it.
Yeah. There'll be a little form.
There's a form there, and you just attach it right there. And yeah, one image. That's the other thing. One image, my friends. So homework assignment released on Tuesday. You guys submit it by Friday, and then we review them every Sunday here on YouTube. It's pretty cool. So please make more videos, guys. We have so many videos.
Dude, there's way too many videos.
It's
We're
ridiculous.
always moving.
We're always moving. So you guys, what's coming up on what's coming up on the outlook for us? We're going to be releasing a lot more videos, especially with the Canon EOS RP. We've done a lot of comparison videos between the Canon and Sony to show you guys what's what, and just tons of different lighting videos. And don't be surprised if we drop a video from 2 years ago, 3 years ago. The problem is I just can't stop creating. I'm a creative monster. I can't stop creating. And so sometimes we have such a huge amount of content, and we just need to
Yeah, and it's just us editing it.
Yeah, for reals.
There's not enough hours in the day.
There really aren't. We need to double our workaholism. So what do you shoot now? I'm in between systems. So I'm shooting Sony and Canon. I primarily am shooting Canon right now just because I'm having a lot of fun with it, to be honest with you guys. It doesn't mean that I've switched. I still love all my Sony stuff. I still love the people at Sony. There's nothing but love and hearts and everything there. But that's where we're at. I mean, and I'm loving that Canon glass. And just as a preview, why am I not shooting or trying the Nikon system? Nikon's not investing in their mirrorless lineup with their glass. They're really not. So that is why, if I'm going to do anything, it's going to be Canon or Sony because of glass. I follow the glass. You can put good glass, great glass on a mediocre body and get phenomenal shots all day, every day. So have you made any creative masks for this virus?
No. Want to know why? Because when I watch people wear masks, they're putting their fingers in the mask, on the mask, and I heard that this is probably, I wish you didn't ask me that.
Okay, so the answer is
no.
Yeah, the answer is no. Rotolite Neo 2 versus EOS. Which is the best bang for your bug headshot? Oh, EOS. Jason needs some tattoos. Maybe I have tattoos and I've just never shown them to you. You never know. Maybe there's some secret tattoo of a little lens or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I read earlier someone asked how many I have. I have no clue.
28 millimeter on crop, 42 millimeter, 85. Would that be possible? Yeah, but you're still going to want to zoom. It would be fun to watch you do 2 of these with really a dynamic lighting setup.
Red Queen, shoot. You got lots of dynamics lighting setups.
Oh, I think they mean the homework. But you guys have lots of examples of us doing some dynamic lighting.
One challenge though, it's a great thought, but we want to include everybody. This isn't something like, we're not trying to focus solely on gear. We're trying to do it for the love of photography, to spend time with your family, so not everyone may have access to all of the lights and such. So we're just trying to make it something that everyone can do while they're at home.
Would you still recommend the A7R2? Sure. It depends on the work that you're doing. If you're primarily a landscape photographer, you really don't need too much more. But A7R3 is my favorite camera. Sony Focus is the best on the planet. Sony Focus is it's the best on the planet. But colors go to Canon, focus goes to Sony, and it's very, very interesting marketplace. I'm a Nikon fan, but interested in Nikon DSLR camera only. That's totally cool. Just find the right gear that works for you, my man. Can I upload a picture if I am 13 years old? Of course you can. Absolutely. jasonlanier.com/homework. Canon versus Nikon. Canon. That's not even close at this point. What's the best crop? What's the best for crop line on Sony for portraits and weddings? I don't know. 6600. I don't know. Is that the newest one? Sony's released so many new cameras. It's just I can't even keep up anymore. And we didn't buy the A7R4 because very simply the focus sucks on it. Now, people are going to have a tissy fit about that, but it sucks compared to normal Sonys. We had trouble focusing that camera compared to my R3. And to be honest, unless you're into landscape photography and you're like trying to sell prints, you don't need anything more than 42 megapixels. Oh my gosh, guys, you really don't. If you only shoot RAW, why does color science matter? That's a great question. We've shot the Canon versus the Sony RAW next to each other. And then people are going to say, guys, I got everything I already know everything that people are going to respond to this, so I have it ready. So here you go. Okay, you ready? Well, you're seeing a JPEG preview in the back of the camera. Totally true. So don't look at what you're looking at the back of the camera. Take those images, import them the same, raw, in your Lightroom. Same import settings, same everything. Edit them the same. Don't alter anything about your colors at all. And guess what? The Sony is much cooler than the Canon. It is much cooler. There's no two ways around it. And it's just the truth. We did side by side with 85 versus 85, 70 to 200 versus 70 to 200, the 50 versus the 50. There's a significant difference in color. And, but again, I told somebody yesterday that if you're interested in shooting sports, don't try Canon mirrorless to save your life. It just doesn't cut it for focus. So, did they update the firmware? I don't know. I'm sure they did at some point. He was thinking about getting a bowl cut today. One's wondering how long.
It's a rude comment.
How long? Oh, got it. I know you're a huge fan of the 85, but have you looked at the Samyang? For 600, that lens is amazing. I think it could be amazing for your. I think it could be amazing for what you're doing, for your budget. But no, I haven't looked at. That's the Rokinon Samyang. It's okay. It's good stuff for the price. It's good stuff for the price. Just don't expect it to be at the level of the top of the line G Masters or Canon L lenses. It's not there. 85 versus 35, which do you prefer? It really just depends on what you're doing. Those are just totally different lenses. The lens can change the color. Tamron is warmer. Exactly. Hi from Paris. Hello. I'm deciding between the Zeiss 55 and Sony 85. What's your go-to? Not the Zeiss 55. No, don't do that. It's a good lens. It's a good lens, but it's not 80. It's not like a Sony. I don't know. Maybe you're looking at Sony 85. That's just like the G lens, not the G Master lens, which is really confusing. They did that, but I don't know. I'd still get the 85. Jason, thanks for all you do. I love the way you teach. Thank you. Em's hair looks great. Of course, it looks great.
Thanks, you guys. I'm growing out my pixie.
Yeah, she looks amazing. And the great thing about what we've done with her hair is we have a complete process from start to finish of her being completely buzzed all the way down of
I know.
images.
I was 3 faded down to skin, and now I'm like, hey, I got hair.
Yeah, it looks amazing. And the options it's given me as a photographer is just endless.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
It really is cool.
Thank you.
20 millimeter 1.8 or 24 G Master. I do the G Master. Jared Doyle, the color science comes from the sensor readout algorithms in the firmware of each camera. Accordingly, raw files will have different color data. There you go. Are you planning to do workshops in Poland? I'd love to. Em's a supermodel. You got that right. She's the best.
Thank you.
Can you send me all your Sony lenses to Northern Ireland just for kicks and giggles? Sure. You send me a check for about $50,000 and I'll send you my lenses and I'll just buy new ones. Manual focus versus auto. What about the 85 1.4 overall sharpness? The Canon lenses, I know you asked about G Master. The Canon lenses are sharp at 1.2, which is nuts. And the Sony lenses are sharp at 1.4. Composition tips, I have trouble with that. If you're really struggling out there, the best place to start is the rule of thirds. Turn it on your camera, guys. How my wife, kids during the lockdown, they're doing awesome. Shout out to them. Hi, Jason. Would it be too much to ask for a video explaining how to use the good transmitters? It probably means Godox. No, we can do that. M styling. Yeah, here we go. We're right here. M styling your shoots is awesome. Yeah, it's the best. Thank you all. You too for you do. Keep positive. Absolutely, guys. We're gonna get through this horrible experience. Yeah. We're gonna get through it. And be safe out there with these homework assignments. Be safe. Follow the local laws and guidelines that are provided out there. But definitely be safe. But guys, we're going to get through this. If we can get through World Wars, Chernobyl, Cyndi Lauper, I mean, we can get through all of this. So just make sure to stay safe and be good with what you're doing out there. And follow these homework assignments. Let's have some fun together. Godox and Rhodolite Neo 2, I have trouble with that. Absolutely. Love you both. Thank you. So yeah, and guys, on that note, if you want to do more online with us, you can go to patreon.com/Jason Lanier Photography. We really do very in-depth critiques. I don't think people understand just how much we're doing on Patreon. We give you guys presets for the way that we edit. We show you how we edit. You watch my screen as I edit. It's all live. It's really, really cool. So go to patreon.com/Jason Lanier Photography to do this, but even much more. It's really quite a difference. So I think that's about it.
Yeah, that was really nice. Great first session, you guys. We
Yeah.
hope that you found some happiness and joy in doing the shoot. And again, there's so much we can create just in our own homes with what we have. All the toys that your kids play with, all the food they eat. Those are all props. So you can really capture some great moments, and we loved seeing what you guys did. So thank you for sharing that with us.
Absolutely. And we love sharing with you. We're going to keep doing this every week during COVID-19 lockdown. Emily makes really the funniest thing I've laughed at in a long time is Emily does this voice. Hello, I'm calling from the COVID-19 Bureau, and you've been outside for 2.2 seconds. It's really very funny. So
I think we're going to get one of those calls.
I know. I'm from the COVID.
Hello, we're from the COVID-19 Bureau.
Bureau of Investigation. Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, guys, we're join us on Patreon, join us everywhere else, but please dig into these homework assignments, have fun with us, and remember that we love you. Stay safe, and we're going to keep kicking it with you guys as long as we possibly can, especially my man, Tennessee Rick. There's so many jokes that I'm just going to stop.
Yeah, stay tuned for next week. We got our other one recorded. We're just going to bang it out and get it online for you.
Absolutely. So until what, Miss M?
Until next time.
Keep shooting.
Never give up on your dreams.
Find the right gear that works for
you.
And remember,
you only have one chance to get it right.
We'll talk to you mother freakers later.
Bye.
Peace.